first down. Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Ryan. Open man, it's Stocker. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
1st and 10.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Gurley. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 26. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Smith on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd down and 4. Ryan, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
It's a gain of a yard.
On 2nd and goal. Ryan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They go play action with Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan able to connect with his top man, Julio Jones. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Younghoe Koo lining up for the point at.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Osborne on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denial. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcons defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Osborne. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First run for the backup, Abdullah. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
From the 41, Cousins. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's Ryan. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Play action. It's Ryan. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 23 yards the pickup there.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Gurley. He had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped.
Eric Kendricks.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Gurley on the
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And 1.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now Gurley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Smith on the tackle.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's
a ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at about the 31, the 40. He's at the 30, the 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. I love plays like that. A defensive lineman holding the football. It's like a kid who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he's just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be the tailback carrying the ball, trying his best to lug that bad boy the distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen and then a nice return.
You know, nowadays, they do more ball drills with the big guys than ever before because they want to take possessions away from the offense.
He's tackled at the 7.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd and 7, Cousins wants a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They go play action. Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Here's Osborne. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll throw from the gun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Demonte Kazin. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards Vikings there on a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Tackled back at the 46.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now a handoff for Gurley. Into Viking territory.
He's across.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Play action. Ryan.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. He fires one that's intercepted. Picked up near the 45. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Cousins now from the 50. Completes it to the fullback Ham. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
Cousins.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Third and short yardage, Cousins. Complete, Jefferson the target. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Brings up 4th down.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Vikings, nothing.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Cousins again. The quick slant caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen, and the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7.
makes the score Falcons 14, Vikings 7. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Cousins on 1st down. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. From the gun, here's Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
And a yard at the 40-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
First down, Minnesota.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
18-yard line.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again they run with Gurley. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with exactly 1 minute to go in the football game. Here's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.